In the previous lesson, we talked about the difference between independent and dependent clauses. We learned that independent clauses can stand alone as sentences, but that dependent clauses cannot. Now, just because independent clauses can be alone doesn't mean that they don't get along with others. They are very happy to hook up with other independent or dependent clauses, it just has to be done in a very particular way. Let's talk about how to combine clauses to make simple and compound sentences. When you have one independent clause, you have a simple sentence. Take a look at this example. I wanted to take a math class. There is a subject, a verb, and it expresses a complete thought. This is both an independent clause and a simple sentence. Now, let's make it a little bit harder. If you can make a sentence out of one independent clause, imagine what you can do with two. A compound sentence is made up of two independent clauses. When you want to combine two independent clauses, you can't just stick them together like this. If you do, you create a type of run-on called a fused sentence. A fused sentence is two independent clauses joined without any punctuation between them. Independent clauses need something to join them together. There are a few ways that we can repair this fused sentence. The first is by simply adding a period between them and capitalizing the first letter. The problem with this is that you have created two simple sentences instead of a compound sentence. So how do we create a compound sentence? We can combine two independent clauses together with a comma and a coordinating conjunction. One of the most common mistakes that folks make is joining them with only a comma. Like this. But when you do that, you create another kind of run-on called a comma splice. You need a refresher on coordinating conjunctions? No problem. A coordinating conjunction connects words, phrases, and clauses that are coordinate or equal to each other. There are 7 coordinating conjunctions: for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. An easy way to remember them is by using the acronym FAMBOYS. Let's take another look at our example and repair the comma splice by adding a coordinating conjunction. Remember that coordinating conjunctions indicate a relationship between the independent clauses. In this case, I think choosing but makes the most sense because it shows the contrast between what the student wanted to do and what they had to do. Does that make sense? Let's review what we have learned so far about joining independent clauses. A fused sentence is created when two independent clauses are joined without punctuation. A comma splice is created when two independent clauses are joined with a comma but not a coordinating conjunction. Now that you understand how to correctly join independent clauses to create simple and compound sentences, let's look at how to combine independent and dependent clauses to form complex sentences. See you in the next lesson.